Great schools begin with great leaders.
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 In January of 1962, the presidents of 11 unaffiliated professional associations met and formed what became the Council of School Supervisors and Administrators.
Several of the APs, including my husband Peter O'Brien, Jack Zuckerman, Erwin Chanis, Zal Zeitner, Stan Cantor, were at a meeting in Erwin's house, and they were all discussing how this federation could become a union.
We worked together to get the board to actually sit down and work collective bargaining with us as far as wages and hours were concerned.
We were fighting for the right to act as professionals and be respected as such so that we could do our jobs more effectively.
Today, CSA represents more than 6,100 principals, assistant principals, supervisors, and education administrators, as well as more than 300 directors and assistant directors of early childhood education. Our members provide leadership for more than 1 million children in more than 1,700 New York City public schools and preschools. On behalf of its members, CSA negotiates salary, benefits, and working conditions, as well as enforces its contract with the city.
There were very often times when we would have disagreements with the chancellor, and we'd have to go to the board president for him to calm those waters. And to this day, when I would see a Bill Thompson, or if I would see a Carol Gresser or Carl McCall, nothing but good feelings because we were soldiers together in the same war, and that was the war to improve education for children.
Our voices are one. This is a collective effort. It's not as if Pedro Cordero is working against one city administration.
We stand together, we believe in the same principles. I shouldn't have to think about what my pay scale is. I shouldn't have to think about my hours. I should be able to do what I do best, and that's work with teachers, work with students.
Unions are there to make sure you have due process rights and to make sure you're treated as a professional and as a human being.
The union has always meant that I have someone to advocate for me, that I have someone to professionally develop for me, and I have someone to make sure that even when I need some clarification around issues, whether it's health insurance or this future growth, that I can get that assistance.
The health benefits are outstanding. The union has done a wonderful job, not only in negotiating for these benefits, but in providing information. You have a question, you call up certain offices, you get an answer, usually right on the spot, and it is absolutely accurate and absolutely to the point that you're dealing with.
Benefits are very important because, for example, my wife gave birth to 2 boys, and that is very expensive.
When necessary, we provide legal support, offering our members the right to appeal and grieve problems on the job.
If I should make a mistake or think I'm making a mistake, I can pick up the phone, and if I don't have my union rights memorized, I know that there are people here that do.
They're always there whenever you need them. A phone call or email, that someone is always there to give you support.
Political action has always been an integral part of unionism. Our Political Affairs Department is a strong advocate at City Hall as well as in Albany. We lobby elected officials on legislation important to CSA members, and we mobilize members to help elect candidates supportive of our issues.
It's so important that we have a voice in terms of how our political process takes care of the children in New York City.
We realize that great leaders are made, not born, and our professional development programs help our members develop the leadership skills they need to truly make their schools great.
When we got to the negotiating table, 25 of them across the table, always scary, and the 5 or 6 of us sitting there, thinking, and what are they going to pull next? We were very close to a contract at that time. There was no handshake yet. Then Harry looked up and he said, "In order to close the deal, Jill, I'll give you $1 million for professional development." And I said, "Done deal, Harry." And that was the start of the Executive Leadership Institute.
The Executive Leadership Institute offers seminars on a wide range of topics that give our members the proficiency they need to skillfully manage their schools.
These professional development sessions, they make me a better assistant principal.
These are the master teachers teaching you how to become better at what you do.
CSA established the Welfare Fund to supplement the city's health insurance. It has become one of the most comprehensive benefits programs in the city.
But it's the member who gets into real financial difficulty. So we put in a catastrophic medical provision. And that's peace of mind coverage. And when you have peace of mind coverage, you can do your job better.
The CSA Welfare Fund has been run so well and so caring.
It provides the kind of prescription medication that we need.
And I want to know that when I retire, I have a strong welfare fund just in case I need more meds or hearing aids or whatever it is I might need.
Our retiree chapter boasts nearly 9,700 members and spouses.
We are one of the few unions that have an active retiree chapter. Our purpose is to make sure they get all the benefits they're entitled to. We provide a cultural program, but the main purpose is to keep people attuned to what's happening in the New York City school system, help the CSA, help our fellow colleagues who are working.
Keeping our members informed is critical to maintaining a strong voice. In addition to hosting hundreds of active and retired members at our annual conference, we publish a monthly newspaper, host a member-oriented website, and maintain Twitter, Facebook, and Flickr accounts.
I can go through any of these venues to find the answer to a question at 11 o'clock at night.
Perhaps our greatest asset is the collegial support we gain from our professional community, the networking, the informal mentoring, the knowledge and support we get from each other.
The best thing about our union is it creates us a sense of unity because we work as individuals most of the time. We never have a chance to come together, and this is our opportunity.
We cannot do it alone. We need to do it collectively.
With togetherness and unity, we have power.
Our members manage budgets, plan curriculum, and provide professional development for their staffs. They're responsible for well over 1 million children a day. They cannot do it alone. They need a strong voice negotiating fair salaries and benefits to attract and retain top talent. They need strong professional development programs to give them the leadership skills they need to inspire and support their teachers. They need a strong voice to protect their interests at City Hall and in Albany. Today, and for over 50 years, CSA has been that strong voice. More than 10,000 voices speaking as one. This is our strength. That is our power.
I am CSA.
I am CSA.
I am CSA.
I am CSA.
Yo soy CSA.
I am CSA.
I love CSA. I am CSA.
We are CSA.